Hey up, guess what? We're at Tesco. Starting the road trip from Tesco today. This is Tesco in Staley Bridge, or Staley Vegas as people like to call it around here. And we are going to Wigan, and it is raining, but they give out weather warning, so I don't know whether or not the weather's going to be the same as it was last night when I drove home unlive on the M6, where it was, you know, it's really dark. I did that one from Carnforth to Wigan and you saw nothing because it was pitch black. Well, it wasn't dark last night because of the hail all over the roads. So yeah, it was an interesting experience, that. Driving on the motorway, and literally it looked like I was driving through water, but it wasn't water, it was hail. It was bizarre. Anyway, the good news is we're heading towards Wigan, where I have I just had a date then, but that's just weird. Oh yeah, there we go. Right, yeah, so heading towards Wigan, where I've arranged, much better word, to play Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare online on the PS4 while streaming with Snip. I think it's his favourite Call of Duty because the box art is green. Green's his favourite colour, apparently. I don't know. Anyway, we're driving through the centre of Staley Vegas, which is a lovely place. Even the bus station featured in one of John's reports. And this bridge featured in a What the Heck as well. Don't tell me that shop's shut down. It's been there forever. It's sad. No one in front of us. Should be open at this time. That on the left is a big hall. There's lots of buildings on the right which are fast food places. One of my mates' dads used to have a cafe on the left here somewhere. Can't remember where because it was like over 30 years ago. And he got some Easter eggs in once, and they were like £1, which even 30 years ago was cheap. And they weren't in a box or anything, they're just these Easter eggs. Well, I bought one and ate it, and I thought, this is horrible, yet brilliant at the same time. I must have ate about 30 that year. Anyway, the Palace Cinema on the right, where I remember watching a James Bond movie. Shut down now, it's a nightclub, which I think is shut down as well. James Bond movie there, I think it was Golden... Man with the Golden Gun. The one where they have the car chase going through the L Street Studios. And they had an interval halfway through, and a woman come round with some ice cream on a little tray strapped to her tummy. It was bizarre, very bizarre. Anyway, I digress. We are now heading out. It said wet. It stopped raining now. It's absolutely persistent in down before. We'll see if we hit any of this weather. So we're out at Staley Bridge now. Ahead of us is a school called West Hill School, which was an all boys, still is an all boys school as far as I know. It's not. It used to be a grammar school. I went to a different school, and I go to that one. I wasn't clever enough for a grammar school. Plus the other one was nearer my house, and my mates went to the other one, so I kind of went to the other one. They're always doing stuff here as well. Traffic lights. There's always roadways on this junction. So we're now going to head towards Stamford Park, which when I was a child had like a field. It was more than a field, but it was like, you know, imagine a field. Loads of rabbits in it, and that was the attraction. It's just these rabbits in a field. Anyway, there's no field as far as I know, no rabbits anymore, so I don't know what happened to them. And then as swiftly as we're in Staley Vegas, we are pretty much in National Underline. Ta-da! Oh, he's gone through a red light. He's gone through a very red light. I mean, a very, very, very red light, KJ. I mean, that light wasn't just a bit red, that light was very red and he went through it. I'm in a rush tonight, so we're going straight on the motorway, because I can't disappoint the snipster. Hey up, whoever that is. I think it's Nativity in it. I can't read it because obviously I'm driving. My old college, where I did catering. Tameside College. That building that was lit up then is brand new, that wasn't there. That's only been there about 3 years, 4 years. And now we're going to drive through a graveyard. Quite literally, through a graveyard. There's a cut in here that we're driving down. And this literally used to be about 20 foot up, solid. And it was a graveyard, and they had to dig all the bodies out. Which was pleasant. I didn't do it, I mean, other people did it, obviously. So they could build that road, or this road. Evening tough. So yeah, we are skirting along now. Can't disappoint Snip, so I'm going to get back in time. This is weird. Can't see this happening all the way home, but thus far we've had green lights all the way. Got to shimmy across now because I need to turn right onto the motorway. These have got to change to red because they've been on green too long. There you go. So as soon as you mention traffic lights, go, oh no, it's rumbled us, let's go on to red. And that's exactly what they did. Boo hoo hoo. Oh, those are flashing lights over there, I don't know what that's about. We'll find out when we get there. There's no cars coming the other way, so it's a bit annoying. Might changing now anyway, but I've got other cars coming up now at great speed, so see if we can get away from them. Oh, the flashing light's gone. Might be a road sweeper. To be fair, this is probably the best time to do road sweeping, apart from the fact the guy doing the road sweeping can't see the road he's sweeping. More red traffic lights. Okay, so I have blown it now. It is a road sweeper. But this junction, or these roads around here, are always very, very busy in rush hour, etc. So let's get around past this thing before any cars try and get past me. So yeah, there's the road sweeper. Oh, it's got a spotlight that's shining into the gutter, so that's good. I'm pleased about that. Oh, here we go, another red light. Oh no, okay. Here comes the rain again. Rolling through my mind like a memory. Rolling through my mind like a mixed emotion. Right, this should change any second. Well, we've changed. Come on, you can do it. You can do it, come on. Well done. Are you going to go on the inside line or the outside line? You're going on the outside, I'm going on the inside then. No, I don't trust you, but everyone goes really slow in this car. It's quite infuriating. Basically doing a U-turn from a standing start. I'm currently not in any gear. Well, I am in gear, I'd be naked otherwise and that'd be rubbish. So I'm in my usual gear. My Richard. Richard, yeah, anyway. Yeah. So my first gear with the clutch in. And we go now. Now in second gear. Now in third gear. And there's absolutely no one behind me at all. I'm in fourth gear. Doing 50 miles an hour. Now it's in 60. So it's 0 to 60 and a U-bend, or U-turn, from a standing start. Now doing 70. In not many seconds. And the cars behind me are literally little dots. Well, 70 miles an hour, I don't know what that car's doing that I've just undertaken. We're in the third lane, doing about 60 miles an hour, I think. Anyway. Oh, the wind's picked up. I definitely felt the wind then. So we're on the M61, which is the ring road. I did do a daytime drive around this road a few weeks ago. I completely did the full circle of the M61 just to see how long it was. And it turned out it's 35 miles long. The M60, no, it's the M61, it's the M60, sorry, my apologies. The M60 is 35 miles long. Who knew? Who knew? Well, everyone who watches the video now, to be fair. It's like one of them cars is catching up to me now. Doing 70. It's probably one of my favourite things about driving home is starting at that set of traffic lights and doing that hairpin start and just leaving everyone for dust in a clapped out 04 registered car. It's an Aldi van. This is where the road goes from 4 lanes to 2 lanes, so technically I am now in the first lane, because at this point we lose lane 1, we then lose lane 2 now, so I'm now in lane 1. It is very bizarre, but don't worry about it. People have had sleepless nights about this. And I've just been, he's obviously on an emergency plumbing job there, and he's cutting across 2 lanes to get there. He could have undertook me. It's a separate road. I'm doing 70-ish. So we're now, that's the Rochdale exit of the M60, where we go down to 2 lanes. It will then go back up to 3 lanes, and then when it goes to 4 lanes, that's pretty much where we come off the motorway and go on to, well no, we're still on the M60, but we're basically going on to the old M62. So don't forget, I can't see what you're saying, but if you want to talk amongst yourselves, the weather has definitely taken a turn for the worse. Temperature is 5.5 degrees Celsius. So it's not likely to be sleeting or snowing. It's quite bumpy, this road as well. This part was the last part to be done. As we go past 24studio.co.uk and kitbag.com, 2 of my favourite websites. They're not, I've never been on them. So, it's gone up to 6 degrees, it's getting warmer. WTF. When I was driving home last night from Lancaster down the M60, not only was it really, really wet, but it started hailing, and you couldn't see the road for the hail. Right, yeah, I definitely can't read that. You couldn't see the road for the hail, and not only that, the temperature went from, in places, minus 1.5 degrees Celsius to 5 degrees Celsius and all points in between. It was a very bizarre journey. Talking of which, it's now 5 degrees Celsius. M6 at junction 18 and junction 19 are closed. I can never remember what junction it is I come off at. You'll notice, by the way, we've returned to 3 lanes. Oops. Still doing 70. Is that vehicle in the middle lane? Yes, it is. Absolutely no reason. There's nothing around at all. But they're just sat there in the middle lane. So we're doing about 60 miles an hour as well. Legacy Pets. Must be one of the pets driving it. It's ridiculous. There's absolutely no other traffic on the road apart from me and that vehicle. This is where we go to 4 lanes, but we also get going back down to 2 lanes. This is interesting. Don't quite know what's going on here. So I'm in a rush. I've got to get back. I've got an arrangement to play a game I don't particularly like. I'm annoying. That's junction 18. I was going to say it's not even 10 o'clock yet, but it is 10 o'clock, so that's why they've shut it. If it had been a bit earlier, I'd have made that. Have they shut it on the other side? So if they haven't, I might do a... That's going to work, to be fair, because it's a slip road that's closed. Damn you, roadworks. Going to do a slingshot. Nothing that would work particularly well. Right, so we're going to have to nip through, aren't we? Going to get a chance. Coming off here. Coming off, coming off, coming off, coming off, coming off, coming off. It's there. Now that, did that say diversion around the roundabout? No, it said don't throw your litter away. It's not a roundabout. Okay. It does say diverted traffic right, but I don't... no, I've got to go this way. We're here now, aren't we? And it stopped raining. Drive you mad, that. Drive a person mad, it would. I'm watching you. I was watching, well, Big Bang. Someone's watching Big Bang Theory, okay. So, is this where the Asda is? Yeah. Is this where the answer is? There's a massive big sign saying Aston. Oh God. So yeah, we've been this way a few times before. In fact, the first ever one I ever did was from this Aston car park, because I didn't know where I was going at the time. To be fair, I can't really remember now either, but anyway, let's not worry about that. It's a nice big building going up there. Some kind of warehouse or something. It's very pretty. Right, this road's really bumpy. Yeah. And I'm not exactly sure that the camera's going to stay in position. Or that all my wheels are going to stay on. Again, that's only a reference if you've watched these things before, otherwise you think, what the hell is it? Right, so I'm no idea where I am. I mean, I know where I'm, but I've no idea where I am. Driving past. I don't know what I'm driving past. Oof. This road is very, very, very uneven. It's going quite well though at the minute. Caught by a car behind me. I'm doing 30, the speed limit's 30, and there's a, I think it's a van actually that's catching me up. Bury, Salford and Manchester. It's a roundabout in it. It's alright, he's not turning. But it's gone very bright. But it's gone very dark. I have no idea where I am. Roll up to the mystery tour. Oh, traffic lights. Good morning, thank you. Oh, this is where we did the lovely drive around in the snow bit, isn't it? Right, I'm gonna go. Do I go left or right? You have to be very quick. First person to answer chooses which way I go, left or right. You've got seconds, and not many. Right, I'm going right, because the car behind me is going right. Which means I'm following a car that's actually behind me. Which is a bit weird. Left, brilliant. That's about half an hour too late, mate. Everyone's saying left and I went right. Oh, I feel like I've let you down. Let your family down. More importantly, I let myself down. Right, so we're heading somewhere on a road that I'm not overly familiar with. Not many road signs on it. That's got a road sign on it. What's it say? City centre. What city centre though? Oh, it's very very uneven, this road as well. Oof. The car behind me is doing some weird. I'm still following the car behind me. Get a grip. I don't do grips. To be fair, we could be going anywhere at this moment in time. Or nowhere. Oof. This road is so uneven. Oh, the car behind me's turned off. I can't follow him anymore. Thank God there's a car in front of me. There's a road sign there. What does it say? Something about a motorway. That's good. We want to go on a motorway. Town centre. Okay. It's a bit vague, isn't it? Where are you all going to? We're going to a town centre, but I don't know who with. Staff of Life. I think it's a pub. It's also got a Betfred in it as well. How does that work? Staff of Life pub. On a road somewhere. I need to get back. I've got to get back. 2 reasons. One, my battery will run out. The other one is these traffic lights take a hell of a long while, don't they? That's all Britain. Right, this car seems to know where he's going. It's probably not where I'm going. Oh, we're going to Rochdale. He doesn't know where he's going. We're in the wrong lane. Are you seriously? I'm lost and I'm following a car that I just said they seem to know where they're going and they are in the wrong lane. Brilliant. We're doomed. We are doomed. I've just passed something called Quick Stop. K-W-I-K space stop. Like, what's that about? Oh, where are we? Bury, town centre. We're in Bury. Huh? Get to Bury. Or Bury. Some people say Bury. What does that say? Bolton. Okay, we'll go left. Because Bolton is more where we want to go. Can I feel this car knows where he's going? So I'll just follow this car, full stop. Oh, hey up. No, I shall not follow this car. That's insane. Right. That was not the best left turn ever. Anyway, we're heading towards Bolton now. Bolton is near Wigan, so we're back on track. I'm on a road to nowhere. Well, technically it's Bolton. I'm on a road to nowhere. Hey! We're saying Bolton straight on. Okay. I can do that. Oh! That's good. He's braking. Is he going to stop though? He is. Good, because I'm following you, mate. I'm now following your Citron. Your Citron. Oh, Has anyone seen the new Grand Tour? The latest one where they go to France and they give chase to this sports car that the Visage Horrible have nicked have robbed a bank or something and they're using a getaway car. It's quite good, to be fair. And now Chris Evans has gone, I like Top Gear as well, so I've got 2 motoring programmes I like now. Le Grand Tour and Top Gear. Both very good. Top Gear last night and tomorrow night, if you've not seen it, they're racing round Silverstone in cars that are not really racing cars. And obviously it goes horribly wrong, otherwise it wouldn't be funny. See, it's too much for the windscreen wipers to spin all the time. No, don't turn off, I'm following you. Oh, we've got a petrol station. Okay, I'll let you off. I should have just pulled in the petrol station and just sat behind them and not got out of the car. Just sat there and waited, and then when they drive off again, just follow them out again. Again, you probably have to talk amongst yourselves because I can't read anything you're saying. This rain is not enough for the windscreen wipers to be on all the time, but it's too much. No, yeah, it's too much for not to be on. It's all a bit annoying, really. I think I've said this before, there's some nice houses around here. I mean, I don't know where I am. I won't be able to move to any of them. Not that I've got the money to move them. I need 1,000 subscribers so I can move to places like this. Then we can have a subscriber party where everyone comes around and we have a pool party for just subscribers. Only if you're over the age of 30. Otherwise it's weird. Nope. Maybe it's not a good place to be. I heard a burglar alarm there. Suddenly I don't want to move around here anymore. Sweeter, some of the street lamps are the new LED, and then other ones are the old fluorescents. Oh, he's turned off now. We're following him. Going down that road. Oh well, there's money, I can follow this one. It's fine. Was it well, there you go, you're invited to my pool party when I'm a millionaire pensioner. It'd still be weird, to be fair. Oh, 40, we can do 40 now. Hurrah! So anyway, what was I saying? I don't know what I was saying, actually. You'll all have to refer to me as Michael, obviously, though, at my pool party. So if anything happens, I can get away with it then. Too soon, sorry. We seem to be on the countryside at the minute, which is nice. But ideally, I need to be in Wigan because I need to be going on my PlayStation to defeat Snip on Call of Duty live. Some nice houses on the right. Obviously you can't see them. All you can see is a field on the left with some lights in the distance. And a bus shelter! Yay! It's not on a bridge, but still it's a bus shelter. We like bus shelters. Don't you turn off, I'm following you as well. God's sake. Okay guys. Going it alone. It's just me and you. Got a pub here. Top Bull, the pub is called. And it's between Bolton and Bury. So I assume it's, yeah. I've definitely driven along this road before, but for the life of me I can't remember where it comes out. We are now officially in Bolton. Don't know where we were before. We're now in Bolton. Sarah Cox comes from Bolton. You're right. Oh God, she's annoying. thankfully they've chucked her on radio too, and no one listens to that anymore. Right, the speed limit here is 30. The car in front of me seems to be doing 20. I'm doing 25 and I'm still gaining on them. What's that? The food warehouse? Never heard of it. The food warehouse. Oh, it's shut down. It's got a big sign saying to let, so obviously no one had ever heard of it. Alright, car's going that way, which is a shame because we're going this way. Even though I don't know where this way takes us. I'd be home now. I'd be setting up a PlayStation to defeat Snip. I've been rapidly gained by someone who's going to just probably drive past me any minute now. Still heading towards Bolton, even though we're in Bolton. How does that work? This guy wants to get past me. I kind of want him to get past me as well, because he's really doing me nutting. That close, he followed me through those lights. That's what we call a follow through. This little town thing with that weird sculpture. It's like a province of Bolton, isn't it, I suppose? Car is still right up my rear. The lights at the bottom of the road are on red. So, has that car got any, has that van got any lights on? Yeah, it's got one light on. Brilliant. Right, the car behind me is pulling in behind that van. Up, way up. Slow down. School's out. Yep, and it's 20:32. They have late schools here. Must be a night school. I did a funny night school. Oh. It's like a joke, night school, because it's night time and the school signs on. It's like it's very funny that. I'm supposed to laugh when I say funny things. Oh, or leave. That works also. I had 5 viewers, now I've gone down to 4. Those lights are too bright. LED lights are ridiculous. There's one behind me now, and a vehicle behind me with LED lights on, and they are just stupid. Shouldn't go past me. It'd be a Range Rover, won't it, or something? Yeah, Range Rover. Stupid lights. The good news is I know where I am. Manchester M60. No, I'm in Bolton, town centre, near enough. I'm driving over the A666. The number of the beast, hell and fire. Oh, we don't want to go to Manchester though. We want to go this way. Everyone's favourite shop if you're over the age of 50. B&M's. Except I'm over 50 and I don't like B&M's. So maybe not then. Ignore that. I thought there weather was going to be a little bit more exciting today. Cars pasties, that's tea sorted. What the hell are cars pasties? I mean, literally, what the hell are cars pasties? Oh no, it's a Snapchat. I thought my battery was going then. It says, sorry guys and girls, we ain't gonna make it. Battery's going flat in 3. Oh, we just had a Snapchat. I'll look at that in a bit. No, I won't add you on Snapchat before you ask. Because I think I only add people I personally know. People I know will not be offended by my snaps. Especially my drunk snaps. Yeah, they're not good. It's annoying this, isn't it? The rain is like rainy, but not rainy enough. But then it's too rainy. It's like, make your mind up. It's over in Bolton. I just thought that was going to go straight through then. Well, I'm parked on the line. I mean, actually, my front wheels are the line. So the car to my right is over the line by about 4 foot. Beautiful driving. Imagine at least it didn't go through the red traffic like that one did at the beginning. Oh, Minnows. That's my favourite pizza place, Minnows. KFC and McDonald's next to each other. I've said it many times. It was the first time. One of the first drive-thrus KFC's ever went to was that one. Used to be a place around here called Damart. Damart. D-A-M-A-R-T. And it sounds like some really trendy thing. No, it was thermal underwear. They made and sold thermal underwear. The building's been knocked down now. I think it's part of the university, but yeah. Oh, that car that just did that weird turnaround. I'm now ahead of it again. Aeroplane on the right, missed it. It's definitely raining now. Caspers, they seem to be expanding rather quickly. Right, nearly home. Has anyone seen Snip tonight? Yeah, it's definitely persistent, I think. Battery is low. Oops, sorry. I just realised I disconnected you then. I didn't mean to. Saying the weather has turned wet, and in the dark my focus does not like pointing through the window screen. was saying before anyway, the battery's going to run out at some point, so this one just cut off. Don't panic. It's perfectly normal. Main reason is I didn't charge my battery up. The second reason is I didn't really think it was going to take this long to get home. So running up now towards the M61. We're then going to go right for junction R2. And then we're coming off where we normally come off, going past Tesco that way. But we're not stopping at Tesco tonight because I've got a mission. I'm in a rush to get back for Snip. So here we are, we're at the junction. So we're going to take the Preston. This little car now. Just know this little car is going to go up the slip road at 2 miles an hour. You're joining a motorway. You just go a bit quicker than that. Right, I'm in 4th gear now. Right, how fast are we going to go up here? Is it 2 lanes? There's 2 lanes. We're going to floor it. Oh, we are flooring it. Well done. Instead, we're only doing 40. Now we're only doing 50. I should have dropped to 3rd. The whole point of a slip road is speed up to get on the motorway, so you don't pull out in front of someone doing 10 miles an hour. So you don't get rear-ended. This is going to be a very quick blast. I think, to be fair, it's not even 2 junctions. I think it's the next junction we're off at. Yep, Charlie and Horwich. So how quick was that? I'm now doing 70. Lesson number 1, on a very waterlogged road like this one, do not put your foot on the brake. Keep your wheels turning at all times. And it will naturally slow you down. So we're now doing less than 40 miles an hour and I didn't touch the brake once then. But if you're driving on water and you put your foot on the brake and your wheels lock for a fraction of a second, you're off the road. It's called aquaplaning and it's very, very, very dangerous. That was Cliff Richard once apparently, and it made the news. And it was like, it was alright. I crashed my car all the time. I'm fine, thanks. Kind of thing. That's my Cliff Richard impression. To be fair, it's not very good. My best one is David Bowie. This is David Bowie. I am David Bowie. Your records for Band-Aids. Do they know it's Christmas? Yeah, okay. I won't do any more impressions. Right then, so we're on our regular road now. So to be fair, if the battery does run out, I wouldn't worry too much because you know this route anyway. You can probably feel it in for me actually. The houses I don't like. The road with the roundabout on it. Touch the brakes then because this road it's got drainage. Oh, battery, we're on 5%. So we won't last much longer. We're on 15% before, we're only on 5% now. So this will cut off without warning. So I apologise for my tardiness of not charging my battery properly. I feel I've let everyone down. I've let you down, my family down, let myself down. I've let Britain down. I've let Google down because it's a Pixel 2. Let YouTube down because I couldn't finish my video properly. I'm just a Robinsons. I'm just a letdown. I've got someone to follow now, but even though I don't want to follow anyone, doesn't know where I'm going. Oh, they've changed the poster. Oh, the baconless Big Macs are going soon, aren't they? Right. So here we are in Aspel. And we turn left at the lights, at the roundabout even, to go to that there Wigan. That you're crazy, crazy like me. Maybe that makes me off worth. I like that you're lonely, lonely like me. I could be lonely with you. Sorry. Shut up. Right then, this is going to go off any minute now, I think. Thanks for watching, please subscribe, blah blah blah. Yeah, not triggered it, that's good. Well, I won't trigger it, I'm doing under 30 miles an hour. Duh. I will say is, you know them roads where I go on about where I flash my lights because they're dangerous, even when the traffic lights are on green. I drove past one of them. I don't think we'll make it, that's what I'm telling you now. Drove past one of them a bit later than this,